Melissa Poland's sweet spot for phenomenal food would have started the way many do, but then you'd have to think again.
I didn't grow up in a kitchen. My mom always was like, get out of the kitchen. Christmas time and whatnot, she'd be like, I don't want you in here. I didn't come from a big family. We didn't get together, that kind of stuff. So I didn't have a whole lot of background with food.
The smile that is synonymous with salads all started with what was just a job, just a regular employee there to help, there to learn.
I turned a regular job into a career. I owned what I did for them.
And as it turns out, Gosain's Mediterranean Bakery would also be the place where Melissa would find her calling, her passion, her gift.
What I learned from Gosain's was intrinsic knowledge. It was knowledge that you can't learn out of a book. You can't learn in a classroom. You have to be in the thick of it. And it turned into a passion. And it's about the only way that I can describe what happened to me.
It was 2009, the first time we saw that spark behind the salads.
It was when I started with them and I realized this is easy. And for some reason, going there never seemed like a job to me.
That job, that smile, and that quiet confidence was bright enough to lead the way for so many creative dishes to come. And then there was just one live shot.
That first live shot, that first TV interview.
Yeah, can you imagine? Way back in the day, I was scared to death the first time I went on TV with you. Scared to death. And I just remember thinking, because you told me, just pretend that no one's out there. Just pretend this is just between you and I. And I did that. And that stayed with me all of these years. What is it? It's been 16, 17 years now. That has stayed with me, that comment that you told me. And it's really easy to talk about something you love.
Simplifying for the sake of sharing what you love. That's it. And for Melissa, each bite shared must be perfectly precise, no matter the audience.
The cheese is my canvas. It is.
I love that.
Yeah, that's how I train people. The cheese is your canvas. Now you get to paint. And when you do it, it's from top to bottom. Just scatter all of your ingredients, because the most important part of a salad is that you need to have a bite of everything in each bite. That's why we go so small with everything, and that's why you have so much on your salad, because that's what you came here for. I want you to experience it. I don't want you just to have to eat, because eating is a necessary evil. We all have to do it. So you come to Sweet Melissa's and you're gonna have fun. I want you to have fun.
That's the passion that is behind every bite at all three Sweet Melissa's Good Eats locations, Boardman, Columbiana, and now Howland. Passion with a purpose.
So many times I think I was at a crossroads with even opening this business. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. And like I said, I was navigating through waters. I didn't have anybody to really help me. I went to the public library and I read up on it. And the public library actually told me about traffic patterns, and they told me about things to look for when square footage, what's the average per square foot that you would pay for rent, things that I didn't even know about, but I got real serious about it. And that's how I did a lot of research, and that's how we came up with the Boardman location.
The research came with rewards, big rewards, well-deserved rewards.
If I can do this, anybody can do this. I think looking up to somebody, but also having people that are in my corner, that have my back, and that is my husband and my kids. That is my really super close friends that just stayed behind me, and they encouraged me. And if I hadn't had that, I don't know if I would have been able to continue. Did I think that this was going to last as long as it has? We're going on 9 years next year. It just blows my mind away. It really does. It's just crazy. It's wonderful. It's so hard for me to put into words because it almost sounds cliche, but it's the truth.
As Sweet Melissa's Good Eats enters into the world of franchising, the success, the smiles behind all the Sweet Melissa's recipes stem from a place that is driven by one single word:
the most important part about me and my business and how I run my business is I run my business on empathy. If you don't have empathy, if you can't put yourself in someone else's shoes and figure out why are they so upset, what is wrong, what did we do? For instance, if somebody came to me and I get these complaints, I ordered a salad, I said no onions, and I got onions all over it. So how am I going to fix it? I could say, well, sorry for your luck, I'm going to give you 25% off. No, that's not good enough. You didn't want the onions. If it was me, I would want you to remake that salad for me. That's the only right thing to do. And that's exactly what we do.
If you know of someone or something that would make us smile, send your story idea to us at pristinedentalsmiles@gmail.com.